We are now looking at the first goldenrod sheet upon which we will calculate our 60 timings this quarter. Notice it's an Excel spreadsheet. Now that we've done a timing, the next steps are to calculate our speed and accuracy and record them on our goldenrod sheet. On my goldenrod sheet, I entered my name and the date of this very first timing. To calculate our speed, we need to know the speed formula. Notice the speed column title has a 1 next to it. We follow that down to the bottom of the page, and here's information on our speed formula. The formula is number of keystrokes divided by 3 minutes, since our timings are each 3 minutes long. Next, we need our calculator tape and the timing sheet we used. For this timing, I used the green sheet. So notice I finished 3 columns and a part of the 4th column. Now we don't need to count each individual keystroke on the sheet. Each column has the total keystrokes at the bottom. For example, if you finish the first 2 columns, that's a total of 52 keystrokes. If instead you finish the first 3 columns like I did, that's a total of 78 keystrokes. Since I finished the first 3 columns, that's 78 keystrokes plus however many keystrokes I had in the 4th column. So I have 4 numbers in the 4th column. But how did this number get printed on the paper? To get printed on the paper, I must have hit the plus key. So for this line, I had 5 keystrokes. The 5, the 6, the 8, another 8, and the plus key. So I did a total of 5 keystrokes in the 4th column. So, since this is a calculator class, use your calculator to add the previous 78 keystrokes plus the 5 keystrokes in the 4th column. What do you get? You should get 83 keystrokes. So in this 3-minute timing, I had 83 total keystrokes. By the way, I'm using these numbers in this example because this is how far the average student gets on their very first timing. With lots of practice, most students get close to 200 keystrokes per minute by the end of the quarter. Since the speed formula is total keystrokes divided by 3 minutes, let's use our calculator to calculate my speed. For the first example, let's keep our decimal selector, that's the F63210 key, on F for floating. Remember, the default setting is F for floating to maximize the number of decimals. So here are the exact keystrokes to calculate the speed. 83 divided by 3 equals. On your calculator, if you enter 83, then hit the division key, then hit the equal sign, you should get 27.666666. Now remember, it's okay to look at your calculator when you're not doing addition. The division key is far away from the center of the calculator, so you will almost certainly have to look at your calculator to reach the division key. Now if you want to be super precise, you can enter 27.66666 on your goldenrod sheet. If you want the calculator to round to the whole number, let's set our decimal selector to 0. So change your decimal selector now to 0 and we will redo this calculation. Now enter 83 divided by 3 equals, and what do you get? You should get 28. So I'm going to enter 28 in my goldenrod sheet as my speed for my very first timing. Now on the timings, you can choose the decimal selector you want when calculating speed. So if you want 0 decimals like I did here, set it to 0. If you want to be super precise, set it to F for floating.